Okay, so planning a family vacation.
Oh, yeah.
Sometimes it feels like it's like a
Right.
big challenge, you know.
Mm.
Trying to get everyone on board with an idea.
Absolutely.
Different energy levels, different ideas.
Right.
Packing alone can be a nightmare.
Oh, yeah.
That's why we're doing this deep dive today
Yeah.
to give you some tips on how to navigate all of that.
That's exactly it.
We're going to go through a whole bunch of different vacation ideas.
Okay.
Help you figure out the perfect spot for your family.
It's like we're vacation matchmakers
I
almost.
love that.
Yeah. But instead of just swiping right,
Yeah.
we're really going to get into
Yeah.
like what makes each place
Exists.
unique and special.
And you know what's really cool about the stuff we read?
What's that?
Is that it it goes beyond just like listing a place.
Okay.
It actually gives you an idea of like what type of family
Okay.
would really like that place.
I see.
So let's start
Okay.
with the beach lovers out there. Those folks who just live for sun and sand.
Classic.
The classic beach vacation.
Yeah.
And our sources pointed out some really great places that are really family friendly.
Awesome.
So first off, we've got Orlando, Florida.
Yep.
Now, when you think of Orlando, you think of like
Theme parks.
theme parks, right?
Yeah.
Disney World, Universal Studios, SeaWorld.
Of course.
But our sources actually gave us a little tip
Oh, really?
for avoiding the huge crowds.
Okay.
If you go during the fall or winter months,
Yeah.
apparently the lines are way shorter.
That makes sense.
And it's just a much more relaxed vibe.
That's a great tip, especially for families.
Yeah.
Hmm.
So you can maximize the fun,
Right.
minimize the stress.
Exactly.
All right, now let's head over to San Diego.
Okay.
Obviously, you have the famous zoo,
Of course.
which is a must-see for animal lovers.
Absolutely.
But did you know that San Diego
Mm-hmm.
also has these amazing tide pools?
I didn't, actually.
Yeah. Our sources describe them as like living laboratories.
Oh.
So kids can get up close to all these
Oh.
fascinating sea creatures.
That's a good one.
I think that's a really great example of how our sources
Yeah.
help us go beyond those
Right.
typical tourist attractions.
Yeah.
And find those little hidden gems.
For sure.
Okay, now Myrtle Beach
All
offers something completely different.
right.
Our sources talked about how vibrant
Uh-huh.
the boardwalk is,
Okay.
all the arcades, the carnival games,
Oh, fun.
all those classic boardwalk
Yeah.
treats like saltwater taffy and funnel cake.
Oh, yeah.
It just sounds like a place where you can just let loose,
Yeah.
have some fun, get some
Yeah.
great pictures.
For sure.
Okay, now let's switch gears a little bit
Okay.
to a more sophisticated beach experience.
Right.
Miami Beach.
Okay.
Now, it's known for like the Art Deco architecture,
Right.
trendy nightlife scene.
Yeah.
But our sources say that Miami Beach also has
Okay.
a surprisingly family-friendly side.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they've got parks, museums,
Okay.
cultural events,
So there's a lot to do.
lots of options for families who want to mix
Yes.
relaxation with a bit of exploration.
I see.
Okay, so we've covered some amazing beaches.
Yeah.
But now let's talk about those families
Okay.
who dream of escaping
Oh.
to an island paradise.
Island paradise.
Oh, yeah.
That sounds nice.
Palm trees, crystal clear waters.
Yeah.
Just pure bliss.
For sure.
And our sources picked out a couple of island destinations
Okay.
that are perfect for families.
Right.
First up, Hawaii,
Okay.
specifically the island of Maui.
Maui.
Now, Maui is known for its beautiful beaches,
Of course.
but our sources highlight a really unique experience.
What's that?
Biking down the Haleakala volcano at sunrise.
Wow.
Can you imagine?
That sounds incredible.
Coasting down those slopes.
Yeah.
The world bathed in like the golden hues of dawn.
Yeah.
Just seems like one of those experiences
Yeah.
that would just stay with you
Absolutely.
forever.
Make memories.
Okay, now let's jet off to another island paradise,
All right.
the Bahamas.
Bahamas.
Our sources really highlighted the Atlantis Resort,
Okay.
and for good reason.
Yeah.
It's basically like a giant water park,
Oh, wow.
aquarium, and luxury resort all in one.
Really? All in one.
Yeah, you've got those water slides that
Yeah.
plunge through shark tanks,
Whoa.
lazy rivers for a more relaxed pace,
Nice.
even opportunities to interact with dolphins.
Wow.
It really does sound like a dream come true for kids.
Yeah.
And I'm a little jealous myself.
Me too.
But here's a tip from our sources.
Okay.
If you're looking for a more tranquil experience,
Right.
consider exploring some of the smaller, less developed islands
Okay.
in the Bahamas.
I see.
They have these pristine beaches, secluded coves.
Yeah.
It's a chance to really escape those crowds.
I'd like that.
So we've talked about beaches,
Yeah.
we've talked about islands,
Right.
but what about those families who want something
Yeah.
a bit more off the beaten path, who want to trade their swimsuits
Yeah.
for hiking boots
Right.
and really immerse themselves in nature?
Okay.
Well, get ready to be blown away by Iceland.
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 Okay.
It's definitely a destination that
Yeah.
evokes a sense of adventure
Adventure. Yeah.
and discovery.
For sure.
Our sources describe it as a land of fire and ice.
Fire and ice.
And the pictures alone
Oh, I
are enough to make your jaw drop.
can imagine.
Imagine standing in awe of these towering waterfalls like Gulfos,
Wow.
where the water just cascades down
Yeah.
with incredible force.
Powerful.
Or picture yourself hiking through a geothermal area,
Okay.
surrounded by steaming vents,
Wow.
bubbling mud pots.
Like another planet.
It's like stepping onto another planet.
Yeah.
And speaking of otherworldly experiences,
Yes.
our sources highlight the Blue Lagoon,
Oh, yeah. The Blue Lagoon.
this geothermal spa
Okay.
where you can relax in these milky blue waters
Oh.
surrounded by lava fields.
That's amazing.
Here's a tip, though, from our sources.
Okay.
Because Iceland is becoming more and more popular,
Right.
it's really important to book your accommodations
Right.
and tours in advance,
Yeah.
especially if you're traveling during peak season.
That's good advice.
Yeah. Planning ahead
Yeah.
is key.
For sure.
So we've covered a lot.
You can have.
Beaches, islands,
Yeah.
even the otherworldly landscapes of Iceland.
Yeah.
And the great thing is,
Yeah.
our source material really gives us
Yeah.
a deeper understanding of what makes each place special.
Okay.
So it really helps us match the right destination
Right.
to the right family.
It's like having a personalized travel guide
Exactly.
tailored to each family's needs and
Yeah.
interests.
I love it.
Me too.
Yeah.
You know, as we're kind of digging into all these different destinations,
Yeah.
I keep seeing this phrase family friendly pop up.
Right.
But what does that really mean?
That's a good question. Like,
Yeah.
what are we actually looking for? When we say a place is good for families,
Exactly.
well, our sources talked about a few different things.
Okay.
Think about stroller-friendly walkways,
Okay. Yeah.
kids' menus at restaurants,
Yeah.
maybe even babysitting services at the resorts.
Right. So it's like they're thinking ahead.
Yeah, anticipating those needs.
Yeah.
Making things easier for parents.
Absolutely. And it can look different
Yeah.
depending on where you are. So,
Right.
like in Orlando,
Yeah.
family friendly might mean
Yeah.
resorts with themed pools and character breakfasts.
Right, exactly.
Whereas in Iceland,
Yeah.
it might be more about those guided tours
Right.
that are designed for families.
Yeah.
Shorter hikes, activities for younger kids.
So it's about finding those destinations
Right.
that really understand
Yeah.
what it means to travel with a family.
Absolutely.
Now, before we wrap up this whole deep dive
Okay.
on family vacation inspiration,
Yeah.
I wanted to touch on something that our sources mentioned, but didn't really go into too much detail on.
Okay.
It's choosing activities that appeal to everyone.
Oh, yeah, that's important.
It's so easy to get caught up in the excitement of planning
Right.
that you forget
Yeah.
that a vacation
Uh-huh.
is really about creating these shared experiences.
Exactly. It's not just about checking things off a list.
Right.
It's about those moments
Yeah.
you have together
Yeah.
as a family.
Our sources actually had some good examples.
Okay.
Like in Hawaii,
Yeah.
you could have a day of surfing lessons
Okay.
for the adventurous types.
Right.
And then in the evening, maybe a relaxing stroll along the beach
Nice.
for those who just want to chill.
So there's something for everyone?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Or in San Diego,
Yeah.
you could spend the morning at the zoo
Okay.
And then in the afternoon, kayaking in La Jolla Cove.
Oh, fun!
So you're hitting those animal lovers
Right.
and the water enthusiasts.
Exactly. You got to find that balance.
It's all about that balance, making sure everyone feels included.
Yes.
This brings us to a really crucial point.
Okay.
While our sources gave us a great overview of destinations,
Right.
they also emphasized that the perfect family vacation is ultimately about spending quality time together.
Yeah.
It's about disconnecting
Right.
from the hustle and bustle of life.
Yes.
Reconnecting with each other.
Absolutely.
Whether you're building sandcastles on the beach,
Yeah.
sharing a meal,
Yeah.
laughing over a board game.
Those are the moments.
Those are the moments that really matter.
That matter.
The destinations we talked about today,
Yeah.
they just provide that backdrop
Right.
for those moments to unfold,
The setting. Exactly.
for those memories.
Oh.
So as we wrap up this part of the deep dive,
Okay.
I want to stress that
Yeah.
these destinations are really just a starting point.
A jumping off point
They're meant to get the conversation started.
within the family.
Exactly. Talk to your family members.
Yeah.
Figure out what they're interested in. Right.
And then together decide
Yes.
what kind of experience you want to create.
Because there's no one size fits all.
Yeah, there's no magic formula.
No.
All right, now our sources also had some travel tips
Oh, good.
that I thought were worth mentioning.
Okay, let's hear them.
One of the biggest ones is
Yeah.
figuring out the best time to visit each destination.
Oh, that's important.
Right, so for Orlando,
Yeah.
our sources suggested
Yeah.
fall or winter
To avoid the crowds.
to avoid those summer crowds.
Yeah.
And for beach destinations in general,
Yeah.
it's always a good idea
Right.
to check the weather patterns,
Yeah.
avoid hurricane season.
Make sure it's safe.
Another big tip
Okay.
is packing strategically,
Oh, yeah. Especially with kids.
especially with kids.
Yeah.
Sunscreen hats,
Mm-hmm.
comfortable shoes,
Central.
those are must-haves
For
no
sure.
matter where you go.
And snacks.
Oh yeah, snacks and little toys.
Oh, yeah, to keep them entertained.
Those can be lifesavers.
Oh, yeah.
Wow.
On long flights or road trips.
For sure.
And last but not least,
Okay.
our sources said
Yeah.
book accommodations and activities
Right.
in advance.
Yeah. Especially during peak season.
Especially during peak season.
yeah.
That can save you
Yeah.
so much stress.
Absolutely.
So to recap,
Okay.
planning ahead, packing smart,
Yeah.
choosing the right time to visit,
Right.
those are all key
Yeah.
for a successful family vacation.
For sure.
But in the midst of all the planning and packing,
Right.
don't forget the most important ingredient,
What's that?
fun.
Of course. You gotta have fun.
A family vacation should
Yeah.
be
Mhm.
an opportunity to relax, reconnect,
Yeah.
and just make those memories.
Exactly.
So embrace the spontaneity,
Yeah.
allow for a little flexibility in the itinerary,
Right.
and most importantly, enjoy the journey.
Love it.
Speaking of the journey,
Okay.
our sources also talked about
Yeah.
embracing the unexpected.
Oh, interesting.
So sometimes the best moments happen when we
Yeah.
kind of stray from the
Right.
planned path.
Yeah, go off the beaten path a little bit.
Right. So be open to new experiences.
Yeah.
Maybe venture beyond those typical tourist attractions.
I like that.
Like instead of just hitting the iconic landmarks,
Right.
why not explore a local market?
Yeah.
Try some new cuisine
Okay.
or get lost in a charming neighborhood.
Those are the things you remember.
Right. Those are the experiences that you really remember.
The authentic experience.
Those off the beaten path experiences can lead to
Yeah.
really authentic and rewarding travel memories.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay, now as we wrap up this part,
Okay.
I want to touch on something else our sources highlighted.
All right.
The power of shared decision making
Oh, yeah.
when it comes to planning a family vacation.
It's not just one person dictating.
Right. Not just one person calling the shots.
No, it should be a group effort.
Everyone's voice should be heard.
Absolutely.
So instead of
Yeah.
just saying, hey, we're going to Iceland,
Yeah.
why not get everyone together?
Yeah.
Spread out some maps and brochures,
I love it.
brainstorm some ideas.
Yeah, it gets everyone excited.
That's how you build anticipation.
Yeah, and invested.
And it also allows for those unexpected gems to come up.
Right, like maybe your kid has been reading about a
Yeah.
certain museum
Exactly.
in San Diego.
Or your partner has always wanted to try
Yeah.
a specific Hawaiian dish.
Right.
It's those personal touches
Yeah.
that can make a good vacation,
Yeah.
an unforgettable one.
Absolutely.
And it creates that sense of ownership,
Right.
responsibility within the family.
Yeah, everyone feels like they contributed.
So as we move into the final part of our deep dive,
Okay.
let's keep in mind
Yeah.
shared decision-making,
Uh-huh.
embracing spontaneity,
Yeah.
and just creating those unforgettable shared experiences
Right.
that make a family vacation truly special.
Absolutely. We've talked about all these great places, but I have a feeling some families might be looking for something
Yeah.
even more adventurous,
Right. Like our sources hinted at the fact that there are so many
Yeah.
unique and off the beaten path experiences out there.
Absolutely. Like for those families who really want to push their boundaries,
Right.
step outside their comfort zones,
Exactly.
create a vacation that's truly unforgettable.
So we're talking about those families who want more than just
Right.
the typical tourist spots.
Think trekking through the Amazon rainforest,
Wow.
climbing Mount Kilimanjaro,
Okay.
exploring the Galapagos Islands.
Now, those are some adventurous ideas.
Yeah.
But what about families with younger kids?
Well, our sources mentioned
Yeah.
that there are actually a lot of adventure travel companies
Okay.
that specialize in family trips.
I see.
They offer these modified itineraries,
Okay.
activities that are suitable for all ages.
So you could have like a family-friendly safari
Exactly.
or a gentle rafting trip down a scenic river.
Yeah, or a guided trek through a national park.
I love that. And you know what's really cool about these types of experiences?
What's that?
The educational value.
Oh, absolutely.
Imagine your kids learning about different cultures,
Yeah.
ecosystems, wildlife.
It's an education you can't get
Right.
from a textbook.
It's firsthand knowledge.
Yeah, it's about fostering that sense of curiosity,
Right.
wonder, appreciation for the world.
And those are values
Yeah.
that will stick with them forever.
Absolutely.
So to all those families out there who
Yeah.
are looking for a truly unique and transformative vacation,
Yeah.
don't be afraid to think outside the box.
I love that.
Embrace the unknown.
Yeah.
Push those boundaries.
And create an adventure
Yes.
that you'll remember forever.
Just remember,
Yeah.
choose a destination and activities
Right.
that align with your family's values,
Yeah.
interests, and comfort levels.
Absolutely.
Well, we've come to the end
I know.
of our deep
I
dive.
covered a lot of ground.
I think it's safe to say we
Yeah.
covered a lot.
Sunny beaches.
Tropical islands, breathtaking natural wonders.
Even those off the beaten path adventures.
Right.
That really get your imagination going.
But at the end of the day,
Yeah.
the perfect family vacation
Yeah.
isn't about checking destinations off a list.
No, it's not about that.
It's about,
Creating those shared experiences.
yes,
Strengthening family bonds.
right.
And making memories.
Exactly. Memories that will last a lifetime.
That's what it's all about.
So to our listeners out there,
Yeah.
go forth and plan those unforgettable family adventures.
Yes.
Embrace the planning process.
Yeah.
Get everyone involved.
Make it a family affair.
And most importantly,
Yeah.
have fun.
Of course, have fun.
And if you're looking for even more travel inspiration,
Yes.
tips, and insights,
Be sure to subscribe to our channel.
and hit that like button.
We've got a whole world of deep dive.
Coming.
Thanks for joining the conversation here at Kaz English. We hope you found it fun and informative. Don't forget to check out kazapp.uk. That's kazapp.uk for more tips, resources, and interactive practice. Keep exploring, keep chatting, and we'll catch up with you again soon.